Hello and welcome to Belinda's Book Nook. I'm here today with what I claimed that I wasn't going to do that much of is a book haul, but I just was out running errands and I had to donate to Savers. And if you know me, when I go to Savers, I know I'm going to get the coupon and I just go inside and look at books. So they always have great deals and they always give me they punch how much you get saved, and I got 30% off on top of amazing savings. So I'm going to just tell you some of the books that I picked up today, which I thought were really cool. It's hit or miss, but I think a lot of people are starting their spring cleaning because we're starting to get a little sunshine. So there were a lot of really cool books in there today. This one, actually, they're not supposed to sell it because it has on the front of it, advanced reader copy, not for sale, but I didn't mind because, again, I think I paid like $1 for this. But it's by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. I probably pronounced that wrong. But he's really well known for The Shadow of the Wind. And this one is a mystery set in Calcutta in the 1930s. And the name of it is called The Midnight Palace. I just love the cover of it too. I was like, well, I know it's not the final version, but for $1, a nice mystery, and I can, get a chance. And then maybe if I do like it or whatever, and I feel compelled, I might get the book. But I think, again, I like to bargain shop. So that's the first one. It's a mystery, again, set in Calcutta, and it's called The Midnight Palace. But I just love how that cover is. And then the next one is, everybody always talks about Margaret Atwood, and I've never read a Margaret Atwood book. This one was in such amazing condition, like almost like nobody really read it. Oh, there's a couple of little turned pages in there. This one is called The Blind Assassin, the first great novel of the millennia, said Newsday, and it's a winner of the Booker Prize. So somebody thought the book was good, and at least it's an opportunity for me to read something of hers without making a big commitment price-wise. So this one is The Blind Assassin, and it's by Margaret Atwood. Pretty cover. This one I saw for a while. I don't even know what it's about, but again, it was another $1, so I wanted to check it out. It's by Herman Koch, and it's called The Dinner, and I'm not really sure. I think it's set in Amsterdam, yep, and I'm not even sure which genre this is, but it's been published, it says, in 25 countries, and was a winner of, oh no, I'm not even going to try that, Public Spriggs Prize in 2009. But anyways, it looks like it's going to be interesting. I don't know if anybody's read it. Let me know what you thought about it. But it says it's a psychological thriller. So I don't know. For $1, again, it's something that I saw. The next one is another Sarah Waters. I'm scoring there with her books. The last one I got was, what was the name of the other one? I can't remember the other one that I got of hers. And this one's in great condition. This one's Fingersmith. And I remember seeing this all over the place. So I'm hoping that I'll enjoy it. It was shortlisted for the 2002 Man Booker Prize, it says. And it's a New York Times notable book. So amazingly beautiful cover she has on her book. So this is my second. And hopefully I'll get a chance this summer to kind of dive in and read some of her material. The next one I got was Zora Neale Hurston. In this one, I'm trying to collect all of her books that are in this particular edition, the style. I like them. I just think they're kind of fun, like line art. I guess I'm not sure if that's what you call it, but that's what I'm calling it. This one is called Serif on the Suwannee. And let's see. Okay, yeah. So this is one of hers. And I have, I think, 2 others of hers. I started last month, and I'll do that when I do my other videos, but I did start reading one book of hers already. So I'm excited. When I see one, I just pick it up because then I know I'll have it. It does have a little cracks in the front, but beggars can't be choosers. The next one I just saw was sitting next to one of the books that I picked up, and I thought it sounded good. It like had a good plug in the front. It said, pure page turner, heart racing, explosive, brilliant. It's Before I Go to Sleep by S.J. Watson. And it says, memories define us, so what if you lost yours every time you went to sleep? Your name, your identity, your past, even the people you love, all forgotten overnight. And the one person you trust may be telling you only half the story. It was an international bestseller, and it just looks really, really good. It's been blurbed by Dennis Lehane, Tess Gerritsen, Anita Shreve. Yeah, so it looks really cool. Nice, really funky cover. Again, another $1. This one just caught my eye because it had a tree on it, and it says, it's called The Shadow Thieves, and it's by Anne Ursu, and it says, what if Greek myths were real? That was kind of enough to get me curious about, what this is going to be. So I'm going to, I think this is from the children's book section. I was looking for my son, but then I ended up finding something I was interested in. But I'm going to give it a go and see what happens with that one. And then the next one is Charlotte's Web. I've watched all of the different adaptations of it, even the one with people in it, and really liked it, but I've never read the book. So this is the actual book, and it's got the little pictures in it. It's really cute. I think maybe I'll read it with my son. This summer will be fun. And maybe we can watch one of the different issues of it. Now this one is one you hear about and I've never read. And again, we're looking at the dollar books. So this is by Madeline L. Lengo. I don't know how you pronounce that, Liango. But this one is called A Wrinkle in Time, and it's a classic. I'm also looking for books lately, small ones like this, that can be tucked into a beach bag to go to the beach when summer comes, and I don't worry about sand getting on it. It's old already. So this one was one I've heard about, never read it. It's really short. So, and this is the one that they always talk about. Yeah, it's a Newbery Award winner. That people always talk about, and I've never read it. So there's that. Now, again, so here comes some more. So when I was little, I used to like watching The Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe on TV. And there was different adaptations of it now where they actually have children in it. And so I've never read the actual book by C.S. Lewis. I've actually never read anything by him. So when I went in there, they had these 3 books like together by C.S. Lewis, and again, it was fitting my other, criterion of something small that I could take to the beach or whatever. But this is it's a trilogy. It says first one is called, and look at the covers on them, are so fabulous. It says a delicious book full of wisdom and savor, and this one's called Out of the Silent Planet. It's a first in the celebrated Space Trilogy by C.S. Lewis. It's a really stunning cover. And then this is the second one, which is called Pelandra. And this one, this is Mr. Lewis as a genius of making his fantastic livable. Yeah, it's kind of a funky cover. And then the third and final is called That Hideous Strength. And that's really an interesting cover too. And it finally got a little substance. This one's actually big, the finale for it. But I saw it and I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb to pass up that because, he wrote a lot of stuff and I hadn't read anything. I just, like I said, I like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which if I do find a copy of that, I will pick it up. But these are in really good condition, and it was a trilogy, and it was all there. Sometimes you go and you get like book 3, and I'm like, what good does that do me? But sometimes I will pick up if it's like book 2, and then try to hustle and keep looking in other used bookstores to see if I can find the other versions. So I got all of these books, right? Look at this. All the books I just showed you, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books. 12 books I got right here. Let's see, can I do it? 12 books for $21. That's awesome. This is it's really cool. So I thought I'd share them with you. I don't like to just do book hauls, but I thought I would show you my thrift finds for today because I was excited and I just got home. And let me know if any of you recommend any of these. I'm going to try to put them into my system and then try to read. At least I'm trying to get also a better policy that when I buy something that I read them within the few months, or at least one or two of them. Like in this case, maybe I'll get to 3 of these books in the next 2 months or 3 months. That'll make me feel happy. I hate when I buy something and I get it and I don't touch it for a long time. We won't talk about how long, but long. So anyways, this is my finds for today. I'm excited. Book happy, book joy. Happy reading, everybody, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.